Hi, Democrats. Today is Wednesday, April 3rd, and it's time for the Chair's Daily Live. Happy Wednesday. Okay, so there are times when avid politicals, people who are on top of politics, who participate in party politics, there are a few times when we get really excited, right? One is filing. Two is during elections. And three, when we have a convention. And this week we have the trifecta. This week, yesterday, we had elections all over the state and we had Democrat wins all over the state. I am thrilled beyond. So I'm going to give you a couple of highlights. Some of the big things that we've been watching. Common sense prevailed, right? In Enid, it made national news that they had a white nationalist serving on their city council. And I am not calling names. I'm not vilifying. I'm calling this person what they are. They work with and were a member of a white nationalist organization, and they have not denounced. They have not denounced their membership in this white nationalist organization. So he was removed thanks to the hard work of the Enid Social Justice Club or Committee, Enid Social Justice Committee in Garfield County. Two of our very active Democrats, the chair of Garfield County and the secretary of Garfield County, Nancy Presnall and Connie Vickers, are avid participants in the Enid Social Justice Club. They went out and knocked doors. They made sure that the media knew what was happening, and they did a recall petition. They sought the remedy. They figured out how to do a recall petition, and they knocked doors to make it happen. So I am very proud of the work that they've done. They removed the white nationalist. He was replaced with another Republican, but at this point, not someone who identifies with white nationalism. So congratulations, Nancy Presnall, Connie Vickers, and crew for your success there in Enid. And then all over the state in school board races all over the state, pro-education candidates won. In Tulsa, we had three. There were three candidates, pro-education candidates in Tulsa, that were running against Moms Demand Liberty type candidates for the school board, and they prevailed. So congratulations for that step forward in Tulsa. And then all over the state, we had Jessica Cifuentes in Oklahoma City, and we had a candidate in Norman. We had candidates in places like let's see, Ardmore and Bethel and Broken Bow and Colgate. And we have a Democrat mayor in Mustang, Oklahoma. So there's a lot of hard work going on, and we are turning the tide. Democrats are turning the tide, and we just got to hold on and continue to do the work, not lose faith. This is what happens when we incrementally, and we keep focusing. We have wins all over the state. This is how we take our state back from the extremism on the right, is that we, little bit by little bit, we elect Democrats at local levels. And no one would forgive me if I didn't mention my favorite candidate won last night. My mother is now the newest city council member in Midwest City. Congratulations, Rita Maxwell. Yay. But again, that was a grassroots effort as well. She went out and she knocked 2,000 doors. She got to know her neighbors, and she prevailed in that race. And that's what it takes. We have to do. It doesn't always take a whole lot of money. Doesn't always take a whole lot of volunteers, but I promise you, a whole lot of volunteers and a whole lot of money helps. So there's that. So that's the election that we had. Today and through Friday is candidate filing for state house and state senate and Congress and a lot of county races. This week is filing. The Capitol is all abuzz. If you get a call from a candidate in this next couple of days saying, I need some help, I need just a couple more $100 to raise my filing fee, help them. Because this is where we are when people say, why don't we run enough candidates? Because they need help. So help them. We need as many candidates to file as we can, because that's how we have as many candidates possible to vote for. So we had an election. we have filings, and this Saturday, we have a convention. This Saturday, we have a convention where we're going to elect our representation for the DNC convention. It's going to be in Chicago in August, but we have a convention. We have a gathering of hundreds of Democrats in one room of common mind to elect our representation. So I'm telling you, this week is awesome. It is a great week to be a Democrat. We had elections and we won all over the state, even in small communities. We have filings. We've had a couple of people file that I wasn't even expecting. So we have filings across the board, and then we have a convention. It is incredibly awesome, and I'm so excited about all the things that are happening. And yes, it is all about retail politics, and we all have to kick in all over the state. So be excited, Democrats. We elected a mayor last night. How awesome is that? Be excited, Democrats. This is what it's going to take, and this is what we have to continue to do. We have to pick a candidate, and then we have to show up for every election. I was looking at the results, and there was a race. The Democrat won in Broken Bow. Let's see, it was Broken Bow School District number 4. There were a total of 36 votes cast. 36 votes cast total in that entire race. So when people tell you that every vote counts, every vote counts. Because that 36 got us another Democrat in the seat. Conversely, there was a race in, I'm going to call it Bocashe. In Bocashe, where only 55 votes were counted or cast, and the Democrat lost. Every vote counts. When you think, I'll do it the next time, or maybe my vote won't matter. In a race where only 36 votes are cast, your vote counts. In a race where 55 votes were cast, your vote counts. In a race where 20,000 votes are cast, your vote counts. So there's filings, which means there are getting ready to be some more elections. Check your registration and make sure it's up to date so that you can participate in every election. And if you're thinking about filing, you have 48 hours. You have 48 hours to get your paperwork filled out, get it notarized, and get up here with your check and get to filing. We need as many Democrats running as we can possibly have running so that we have as many Democrats as we can possibly vote for on the ballot. I'm not going to belabor the point. Today is just about my excitement about this week in Democrating. So you're thinking about running, you got 48 hours to get your paperwork and get it turned in. If you're thinking about coming to convention, not too late. Please come. It's going to be fun. It's going to be a room full of folks of common interests. It's going to be democracy on display. We are trying to elect nearly 50 people for very specific slots all over the state. Come on down to Ardmore. It's a beautiful facility. We're having all kinds of interesting food. Hope to see you there. But in the meantime, I'll be back tomorrow, hopefully with Mickey Dollins with the legislative update. Have a good night.